guys, it's Desiree. Are you surprised? Probably not, because this is my channel. So today's video is a book/movie review of the book Dumplin.
Who calls me Dumplin?
Here is the book. So I got this book for my birthday. So, like I said, it's called Dumplin, and it is by Julie Murphy, and it is a Netflix film. So, basically a little synopsis of the book. So basically the book is about this girl, Willadine Dixon. That's her name. Her friends call her Will, and she's a plus-sized girl. Her mom is this like very fit, very like perfect head of the town's beauty pageant committee, I guess you could say. So she basically runs the beauty pageant, and you know, she never like puts Willadine in it. She never expects Willadine to go in it. Willadine's aunt passed away, unfortunately, and she was also a bigger woman. She passed away from a heart attack. Basically, Willadine decides, because of something involving her aunt, that she is going to enter the beauty pageant. When she decides to do this, her best friend comes with her to sign up, and two other girls at her school decide that are also plus-sized or have a difference about them. There's three other girls at her school who either have something different about them or are plus-sized, also decide to sign up with her. And she's kind of like an inspiration for them. She's kind of like this like leader of sorts. She didn't really want that role, but was put into it. So basically the book kind of follows that in her experience in the pageant. And that's like what you kind of expect the whole book to be about. But actually, the beginning of the book, the first few chapters don't even really address the beauty pageant. She hasn't even decided to sign up. The first few chapters are set in the summer before her next school year starts. She's working at a fast food restaurant, and a guy that works with her, she's a crush on. His name is Bo. And he eats red suckers all the time. He gives her one, and they end up having like a little fling, which you will read and find out more about. Basically, that's the beginning of the book. She kind of drifts apart from her best friend and comes closer to this guy, Bo. That's pretty much my favorite part of the book, is the actual first few chapters with her and Bo. So that is what the book follows. It follows the life of this plus-sized girl as she kind of goes through her high school life and her teenage years, drifting away from friends, meeting new people, and kind of coming to terms with herself and her body image. And it's a very, very inspirational book. It's really real and raw, which I love, and I really liked the book. I read the book in an entire day, and I watched the movie the same day. So I read the book for a few hours till I was done, and then I watched the movie. So basically, the book was like raw in my mind when I watched the movie. My opinions on the book are that it was written really well, the characters were developed really well, every character had something about them. So, for example, like I said, Bo has his like red suckers. You find out why and stuff like that later on, but it really develops his character to know that extra bit about him. Or the fact that Willadine's really into Dolly Parton, and you find out why and how she met her best friend and how Dolly Parton has a play in that later on. There's also drag queens in this book, which like blew my mind. I was not expecting it. It was really unexpected, and I was like, whoa, this book just went up 10 notches, because like that is so fun and so random, and like I don't read a lot of books that have drag queens in it, so I was like, team, let's go. Like, I was really excited about it. But yeah, so the book, I give it a 10 out of 10. I highly recommend. It's definitely interesting. It's not just your typical love story. It's more than that. It's got a lot of interesting characters. It's got a great plot line, and it's got a lot of like turns and like kind of things that you don't expect. Yeah, and in some parts it could be very relatable, because Willadine just kind of living her best, well, maybe not her best, but her teen years, and it's pretty accurate, I would say, to a typical teen nowadays, in some sense. Moving on to the movie. The movie was good. Surprisingly, it had Jennifer Aniston in it. I love Jennifer Aniston. I was not expecting her to be in the movie. Basically, this film was made by Netflix, so it wasn't in theaters, it wasn't anything like that. And it was just kind of like a smaller film, or at least I felt like it was. So I was surprised to see a big actor like Jennifer Aniston in it. the overall movie was good. It really did not follow the book, though. And I know that most movies for books don't, but this one really annoyed me because immediately the first scene was something that didn't happen until like the middle of the book, and I was like, they cut out pretty much the first few chapters, which, as I said, was my favorite part of the book, so I was like annoyed, and they kind of added like pieces from that into it, but it was just incorrect and like out of order, and the characters were like not where I wanted them to be, unfortunately. Mostly the character I was annoyed with was Beau, only because they kind of took his character and completely changed his personality. He was like a flirt, and he was like kind of like, I don't know, he was making all the moves, where like in the book he's kind of more like shy and like not super talkative and such until like later on. So yeah, and we missed majority of their relationship developing, so like it like annoyed me because they're like, it didn't develop into what it did in the book, so I was annoyed. But yeah, it just, usually when I want to watch a movie on a book, I'm hoping for a lot. I'm not expecting a lot, I'm hoping for a lot. And usually my expectations are not met, unfortunately, so, and that's pretty much what happened here. My expectations were not met. I think every person who reads books and then watches the movie can relate to the quote, disappointed but not surprised, because I have yet to see a movie that properly depicts the book. I know it's not anyone's fault, and I can't blame the authors and I can't blame the production people, because they try their best, and books are long and movies have to be like condensed that down, but you know, they tried. Overall, they got the main message across, which I appreciate and love. They got the drag queens in there, which I appreciate and love. And they got the, I would say, the characters in there, which was important. I think the biggest thing for me was that the book didn't 100% focus on the pageant. That was something that came later. It developed first and then the pageant happened, where in the movie they were like, the pageant, the pageant, the pageant. And I was like, no, not okay. Like, where is my developing plot? Where is my developing plot? And the movie, I highly recommend the book. I'd give the movie like an 8 out of 10. Like, it wasn't bad. If I would have watched the movie as a standalone and not read the book, it would have been great. I would have really enjoyed it. So yeah, I think the overall quality of the movie, the actors in the movie, that was all really good and well done. In regards to compared to the book, not as well done, but what can you do? So that is my thoughts on Dumplin. Hopefully you guys either read the book or watch the movie, or both, if you want to walk on the wild side a little bit. If you have read the book, I would love to hear your thoughts and what you thought of the book, so leave those down below. Or if you've watched the movie, I'd love to hear both. Otherwise, you guys know the drill, so like, comment, subscribe, please. Also, I posted a cute little bookstagram, I hated that, post of the book on my Instagram, so if you guys want to go check that out, I'd be really appreciative. And yeah, if you guys like my book reviews and like my movie reviews, let me know by leaving me a big thumbs up or putting in the comments other books or movies you want to see me review, and I'll either read those or watch them and try my best to make those for you. I do enjoy giving my opinion on novels and books and movies and such, so I wouldn't mind doing that for you guys. And any other video ideas you guys have, leave below. I'd love to create those for you. I got a new lens. I forgot to mention that. Oh my god, how could I? I got a new lens. If you can't tell, quality's probably better, but I am probably closer to you. With the 50mm, I cannot zoom, so I just have to move my camera back, but it's still, like, unless I move it, like, super far back, it's only getting me, like, as much as you see in the frame, but hopefully, like, I am more, I almost said filtered, I am more clear, and my background is more blurred, so that I am the thing that's the subject, hopefully. But yes, I did get a new lens. I did a lens review. Not a lens review, like an unboxing sort of deal. I will upload that soon, probably next week. But yes, that is all. Hopefully you guys like the new quality of my videos. I'm going to try really hard to put more thought into my videos. I'm going to be updating my intro soon, mostly because my intro right now sucks a lot. And I'm going to be trying to add more like B-roll and like interesting stuff in my videos, so it's not just me talking all the time, but also trying to film more interesting videos for you guys, which is why I'd love to hear your ideas on what you want to see. Yeah, hopefully you guys all have a great day, and I'll see you next week. Peace out.